Hi, sir.
Hi, how are you doing? Yes,
I'm good. I'm doing good. How are you doing? It's been some time
I'm
since
fine.
we met. Nice to meet you.
Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear you properly, sir. So,
Okay, so what's going on? So before I start with the interview, just a simple, basically, we are conducting this interview so that our students come to know, what is your feedback about after doing EReps, how
uh-huh.
are you doing in fitness industry, what's happening in the fitness
Okay.
industry at your end, and
Okay.
basically we want to know some few things, certain things, so that others are also motivated. Now, EReps
Yeah.
certification in IFSI is increasing. And so
Oh,
that is
wow,
going to
really?
be conducted. And in fact, you are one of those who were the first ones in doing EREP. So I think
Yeah.
you were the first one, correct? So you were
Yeah,
there, and
yeah.
there was
I'm the
one more
first.
fellow. Yeah,
Yeah, one more guy.
yeah. So should we start with the interview?
Yeah. Yeah, we can. We can start. I'm ready.
Okay. So yeah, today we have Mr. K. Sankar, who is a student, and he's done the certified personal trainer course from IFSI, and as well as he's also accredited by EREP. He's also done the accreditation from European Register of Exercise Professionals. And we are really glad to have him today because he is one of the first students. Okay. There are very few first students who actually did the EREP with us. So he was the first student to do EREP. And then there were many students who have come up with the EREP accreditation and that too with IFSI. So there are certain things, Mr. K. Sankar, that I want to know, and definitely various students also want to know. The first thing is, can you give me a short introduction of yourself? Like what, so for example, what is your educational qualification and what are you doing and what were you doing before IFSI? Before coming into fitness industry, what were you doing? And then, what was your purpose of coming into fitness industry? Why did you decide that you should work in fitness industry?
First of all, it's a pleasure to join you in this meeting today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Shankar. I'm an electronics engineer. I used to work for a mortgage company. I have been working with the company for the past 5 years. Later, I quit my job, did my course with, IFSI. Now I'm a certified personal trainer. The reason why I started is since from my childhood it was my dream, to be in a sports college. But unfortunately, we don't have a lot of, sports institutions in my hometown. If I have to take some course, I have to move to Chennai, which is again not closer to my proximity. So I found, I got suggestions from some of my friends, and that's how, I enrolled in the course and started with the IFSI.
What was the reason of choosing IFSI Fitness Academy? What was the purpose behind it? I mean, how did you come to know about IFSI? Somebody told you about it,
Uh,
or you read somewhere, or what happened?
yeah, Yeah, actually, as I told you, I went in search of some institutions in my hometown, and unfortunately, we didn't, have this institution. I checked on, internet. I took the paper and I wrote like 10 colleges, and then, they have their own website. Then I dropped my phone number and email. Some of them called me, some of them didn't. And one day, like the next day, it seems so. Someone introduced me, like, there's a counselor. It was Prajwal Salyan, and I appreciate him so much this moment. And he told me about, the course, and he replied me politely, and he answered all my questions. He told the syllabus and the certifications. And the best thing was he told me to attend a free session. Okay, that was really interesting. He told me, like, attend a couple of, sessions, then come to a, conclusion that, if you need to take this course. So this impressed me a lot because, without, high quality, no one will have that confidence, like take a free session and, done. Then I attended the free session the next day, and that evening itself, I told him just, enrolled, and I filled all my, details, and I joined. That's how, I enrolled with the IFSI.
What did you feel after you took the first session, the first trial session which was given to you? Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, or did you attend the orientation before? After listening to the orientation, did you get the pre-trial lecture, or it was
No,
directly you were given a pre-trial lecture? How
Yeah,
was
it
it?
was, it was directly given to me, the pre-session, because I kind of asked a lot of skeptical questions to him because, now, I'm switching over to a new job, right? I mean, a new career. So I can't simply believe someone like, Mumbai is not more close to me. It's, I don't know anyone from Mumbai. So I asked lots, questions, and he told me, okay, cool down, take a free session, like a couple of free sessions, maybe we'll give you some more. Then I attended the first, attended, and I was impressed. Then the orientation, the things that, happened.
Okay. And do you remember whose first lecture you attended and who took your orientation? Do you remember the faculty?
Yeah. I mean, it was done by you, I mean, the first day, but the free session was done by Raj, sir, it seems. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm not wrong. Raj,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after listening to the free session and after listening to the orientation, after attending the orientation, what was the thought that came to your mind? That did you find that IFSI is it is good, or you should enroll, or there were thoughts in your mind, or there was some people have a double mind. Should I enroll? Should I not enroll?
Yeah.
What was it?
No, first of all, during the session, there are a lot of people like old students, participating in the meeting. I was just, observing, the things going on there because they are having interactions, but I'm not supposed to because I'm the new one. So I was just, observing all those things because now I'm not a student. I can do whatever I want. I can just leave the meeting. So I was just observing, what the, things are happening. And at a point, I felt that this is the safe place. There's something, doing something like, good. So I, decided, to take it immediately that evening. Yeah. I just, enrolled that evening itself.
Great. And then when you enrolled in IFSI, how was your journey? What were your experiences? Did IFSI fulfill your expectations? Okay. How were the lectures? What was your experience? How were the demos? So what did you feel when you were attending on the lectures?
I mean, online, right?
Correct. Online. Your course was a semi-online, correct?
Yeah, it was semi-online.
Your lectures were online, and then I think you came here for your practical in Mumbai.
Yeah, correct.
So it was a semi-online course. Correct. So
yeah,
what did you feel when you were attending on the lectures? Okay, and then you were going through the demos, and then you came here to Mumbai, and then you went through the practicals. I remember I used to see you during the practicals. And correct. So what was the thought process? What were you thinking? Were you satisfied with the kind of knowledge that was given to you, the kind of explanation? Was it easy to understand? So what was your experience?
Yeah, it was really, impressive. The first day when they told me it was going to be a semi-online course, first I thought, because I'm new to this, I have been, going through like the regular education, before COVID, we don't have this online, things and all. So when I just, when I came into this, so sometimes the problem, with me was I didn't have a proper, good reception at my home, the coverage, all those things, later ethics. But other than that, the best thing about IFSI is the report card, because, at that time I was working with the company, and whenever I missed a class, they have the report card applications, they have a wallet, inside that wallet or something like that, a storage of something. So they gave me access to it whenever I miss something. So I can get the notes from there. So it's very easy for me, compared to the, the regular education. So I felt very uncomfortable sitting inside my room. They have very flexible schedules. Even if I miss, I can call them that, sir, I missed the schedule. Can you put me, some other batch so that I can attend one, with other people. And that's how, I somehow, managed to do the course and without missing any schedule. Okay. So it was really good, the knowledge and yeah.
Were you comfortable with the language? Did you understand the language? Was it easy to understand whatever that was taught to you? The knowledge
initially, it was like I felt in that day, like, because I understand Hindi. I used to watch Bollywood movies, but sometimes, some things, I sometimes understand, sometimes I don't. So I told them that, personally. So then they told me, whenever you have doubts, okay, please stop us. Okay, then they told me that they're going to explain, to me in English. And, during the course, each time, when I raised a question, they always stop by and answer me in English. Okay, that was really, because all of them, I'm the only one who doesn't, who don't understand much. Like I can understand, but not like them. So
right.
I didn't feel any, inconvenience with language.
Yeah, so at the end of it, you were taught in English. So everything was explained to you in English, so there was no problem. Language-wise, you were comfortable, correct?
Language wasn't the problem. Yeah, I'm very comfortable with language.
After you got certified and the kind of knowledge that you got from IFSI, how did it help you in the fitness industry? Whatever that you learned in IFSI regarding personal trainer course, regarding exercise, form and technique, or maybe other subjects like physiology, kinesiology, anatomy. First of all, also tell me what were your favorite topics, and also tell me that after you completed the certification, how did it help you in your fitness career?
Okay. So I would say, all of them, like, my favorite is, the energy systems, like the three energy system. And again, you asked me, like, how the certificate, helped me. It really helped me a lot, just initially, like I'm EReps certified. The first thing, I never knew that, in Europe, this is a trend, like, people who are EReps certified, they don't ask much questions. Like, if a client comes to me, the first thing they ask is, what certifications do you have? So when I say, I'm EReps certificate, then I give my token number, the certificate number. It's, then they go to the website, they put my number there, then they search, and they don't, ask much questions. Because, if I simply say that, I'm a person, no one is going to believe it, because I can duplicate, I can forge any kind of certifications, people can do that. So if they see this certificate, this guy is, a member of EReps, like European Register, then, he's really qualified. He can, train us, without making any problem. Because at the end of the day, we're providing service. It's not like, working in a software company, then, they have this quality checks. If I make a mistake, then the other guy is who is going to correct. If you make a mistake, then it's going to the client. But in our industry, it's going directly. I'm training them that if I make a mistake, it's going to impact their life. So people are like, they're very, like, very quickly, when they want to choose someone, they go to the website, and it's the trend there. I don't know, about India or how we are doing. Usually we do it. We simply go to a gym and we fill up the membership card, and this is the trend here. But in Europe, so I have to tell you that I've been training, for Europeans for the past, 1 year. So that is how, that's the trend there. They go to the website, I've been training Europeans for, I've been training Europeans for, Europeans.
Right. You've been training Europeans since last 1 year, after completing the certificate.
Yeah, after completing the course. Yeah.
And how many? And after completing the course, after completing the certification, how did you start? Did you directly approach to the gym, or did you get clients directly? You had personal clients, and right now you said that you had many European clients. So how did you approach them? How did you approach them, or how did they approach you? So what happened next?
Actually, I created a Facebook page after the completion of the course. Okay. Then I started with some, first I started some simple posts, like, about health posts and all those things going on. Then I promoted my page, the paid ads on Facebook. Then after, like 1 or 2 months, people started liking my page. Then they started, commenting on that. Then that's how, I got the leads, that's how, they asked me for the ticket number, they went in search of that, and that's how I got my clients. And it was not easy just initially. It was, it took some time, you can't get that immediately. It's a process,
Okay, tell me something. When clients, the European clients used to approach you, when they used to approach you, how you used to, like, you had an online session first, and then they spoke to you, and did they test your knowledge? Did they ask you certain questions? Were you comfortable answering the questions? Or whatever that was taught to you in IFSI, okay, did those clients, did they ask the similar type of questions to you? So, like, what was your experience when, you used to come across your clients, European clients or Indian clients? What type of questions they used to ask? What was the interaction? And how did the knowledge from IFSI help you, basically, in becoming successful?
Yeah. So it helped me a lot. The first thing was, when they came to me, the first thing they asked is, certifications. After that, they came to me in a pre-session. People who come to me, they have some medical conditions. Sometimes, like, they're very scared about, training and all. Sometimes they connected me to their doctor, okay, or chiropractor. Yeah, it's very dangerous now. If you don't have, the proper knowledge, you're going to, mess things around. So, they connected me to their doctor and chiropractor. They gave me some instructions, and they talked to me over the phone, and I have to answer them, and I have to take the instructions from them. Then I have to train them. So it's a long process. You can't simply, get into training, and it's not the case there. So they'll give you some instructions, then you have to do. So this will be like, all the time they'll be, noting all those things. If you say a simple thing, they'll make a note of it. Like if I say energy system, so this energy system is developed by, doing explosive movements. So they take a note of it, everything. So they don't miss a thing. So if you miss something, okay, you won't sustain. Okay, you can't train them for 1 year, I'm sure. So maybe you'll do it with, like 2-3 people for a month or two, but not for 1 year, I'm sure. Because, the doctors are, they'll find, like they'll report you, like this guy is not a trainer. He doesn't, have the right to, certification. So it's very dangerous. Okay. So the certifications, so IFSI said, it helped me a lot. Otherwise I wouldn't be training for 1 year. So I'm very happy about that,
That's great. Really nice. And, how many clients you had? And do you mind telling us your income? How much is if you don't mind.
Okay. I would say, not in numbers. I would say like, I'm making much, much better than what I used to make in the world companies. Okay. I'm making much better in less amount of time. Okay. If you don't mind. Okay.
No, that's
You need
okay.
to still say-
That's absolutely your decision. It's okay. But if you're not disclosing the figure, that means I think it is quite high. If somebody is not disclosing somebody is not disclosing the income, that means he's really earning well. So that's a good thing. Really happy for you.
Yeah.
And so then tell me, what do you think? What is your advice for the upcoming people who are who want to join the fitness industry? And there are many people who are not. They don't even have an idea that how to approach the fitness industry. What should be done? So what kind of message you want to give them to these newcomers who want to enter the fitness industry? What is that you think they should do?
I would say like, I don't like to advise, but still, like the first thing is choosing the right institution, okay, the college or whatever. Because if you do so, if you do this, take care of this one thing, like 70 to 80% of your problem is already, solved. Because, when after becoming a trainer, if you apply for an interview or, if you are going to approach a client, the first thing, they're going to ask is your certification. You're going to send to your, resume before you go to the venue. It goes there first. So they will take a look on your, the certificate first. So based on the certificate, they're going to call you. Okay. So the first thing is, what kind of certifications the institution have. And so this is very important. Then they'll call you. So number one, then know about their syllabus. Like what kind of syllabus, do they have? And if they give you a free session, try to, go on. And now, the best thing about IFSI is the wallet, which I told you, the report card. So that time, I had been working with the company. Sometimes I may miss the schedule and due to some, bad reception at my home. And whenever I missed, I used to, click the wallet. I'm not sure. I don't know what the name was. So I used to click on the wallet and I used to download the book and I used to read and I used to study. It's very easy for me. So choosing the right institution is the main part. It's the crucial part. So I think, and the second thing is, the road is now, the fitness road, it's like, as, it's rapidly increasing. Post-COVID, things have changed a lot. A lot of people are, a lot of fitness enthusiasts or there are a lot of, fitness subscribers now comparing to, like before. Now people are like more interested in doing fitness inside their home. So it's now, rapidly increasing the number of subscribers.
Yeah, exactly. Now, post-COVID situation, I think the fitness industry is just booming. It is going like anything.
Yes.
Tell me one thing that you are from a different industry, correct? And then
yes.
you decided to come into fitness industry.
Yes.
What do you think after spending so much time in fitness industry, whatever, you spend around 1 year, 1.5 years, whatever time span, 1 year. So what do you think? Was this your right decision to switch over and come into fitness industry? So what do you think about your decision? Are you happy with your decision?
Yeah, I'm very happy with the decision because, the place when I initially came in, like a lot of people, around my relatives, they, discouraged me, like, what kind of industry this is, like gym and all this, and no one is going to give you, like, the salary, right amount of salary. Like, people have this idea, like, only people who work for MNCs, like, these people can only make money. No, it's totally wrong. I would say, like, if you, get the right certification, like, if you get the right support and guidance, and if you go approach the people with your right knowledge, then you can make some, more than what you usually make. So that's why I told you, I'm making much, much better than what I used to make from the IT company. And in very less amount of time, like, the sessions are going to be like 45 minutes or 30 minutes, then you get a break. But if you work for a company, you have to sit in front of this for a very long time, then, you have to work under them. So the only thing is, the knowledge. So it's very dangerous. At the same time, it's risky. If you don't, if you don't have the right knowledge, then you're going to suffer, which means if you don't choose the right institution, if you don't choose the right, certification, you're going to suffer because they're going to connect you to their doctor. Because doctors will ask you, they'll, ask you a lot of questions. You have to answer all of those questions. Then you have to frame, this, the workout according to their instruction, because you can do it on your own, but you have to take their instructions into consideration and you have to, plan the workouts. So it's very dangerous. At the same time, it's, if you travel, if you take the right, guidance, you're safe now. You can make much. So I would say,
what is the feedback from your clients? What is the feedback from your clients after training them? Every particular client has got a different goal. He has got a different target. Definitely, we know that everybody works out for fitness to improve fitness. But then finally, there are some people who are coming to the gym, or maybe will hire a personal trainer for losing weight, correct? And there are some people who want to gain weight. There are, sometimes there are sportsmen who want to do weight training and they want to strengthen. So, what was the feedback that you got from your client?
So they're all very happy, that's why, I've been training them for 1 year. They're all very happy. Some people, come to me for help specific. Some people, come to me, like approach me for special, special guidance on their, how to, those are very simple things. Some people will, easily, they'll ask you for some guidance, like how to work out. Some people don't know, like they don't know how to do this, some movements. Okay. They're very new to this. So you have to take care of them like a child. Okay, you have to take care of them like a child. So without proper knowledge, you're going to like somehow, damage their life. Okay, so you have to be very careful. That's why I again say that, take the certification from the right institute and take the right certification. Otherwise, you're going to damage someone else's life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Even I was also scared. Sorry to interrupt. Even I was really scared, when they connected to me, their doctor. Initially, I was really scared. But when I told them, when I answered, all their questions, they were very happy. My client was very happy that, this guy is okay with answering all the questions and, he's able to.
What kind of questions did the doctor? What type of questions did the doctors ask you? The doctors.
No, they asked they connected me. So they asked me like, if the client goes through some kind of, shoulder injury, what kind of trainings are you giving? Initially, they'll ask me that. Then I'll say, I avoided this kind of movements on societal pain, something like that. Okay, I'll say them that these are the movements, which I avoided. And they say, yeah, man, you're great. So this is how it is supposed to be. So if I say them that, even though he has a shoulder injury and I train them in such a way that, which I know I'm not supposed to be, then they'll, tell them, they'll report me. This guy is not, a very good trainer. He's doing something wrong. Please change the trainer. This is going to happen with anyone. It can happen with anyone if you don't, have the right knowledge. So I'm very happy with the, like the people, you guys supported me. You guys, gave me the right guidance. And because of you, it's easy for me to approach, with the proper, stretches and whatever I'm doing is, I got it from my. So I would like to appreciate and, like the support and time you gave to me during the course.
What are your future plans? Plans?
Yeah, I'm planning to upgrade myself by doing maybe a nutrition course or something. I want to upgrade myself. That's maybe later on I'm planning to, I'll open a gym or website, maybe like, but initially, I have to, upgrade myself. That is the most important thing. Otherwise, if I knew only fitness, I know it's a little bit of nutrition, what I learned from IFSI, but I am not certified yet. Because, the problem with, training Europeans is even if you know something, you're not, allowed to say something that, until you're certified. If you have the certification, only then you are allowed to speak. Or else, you have to shut your mouth and you have to say, you're not supposed to say anything. So that is the dangerous thing there. So I'm planning to, upgrade myself. So a lot of people I know that they don't have the certification. They're still training or giving nutrition. I think, it's very dangerous if you do these things with, people from other countries.
Great. How many clients you had? KSN?
I've trained almost like, 15 to 20 people like this one,
15 to 20 people.
1 year, 15 to 20 people, yeah. All of them are from, Europe, and if I'm not wrong, like how many countries do we have, like after certification? I think it's 36 countries from Europe, right? 38, yeah, I'm sorry. 38 countries. Yeah, people from all across this country, all across that, particular area who comes to me. If you give this token number, the certificate number, there is a trend there.
So you had people from different countries in the Europe.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah,
like for example, you had people from which country?
Yeah, I have, I trained people from Ireland, I trained people from Romania, Germany. Then people from, somewhere close to Scotland. So,
okay. And they all were comfortable with English. So how you used to communicate definitely with English, in English?
Yeah, definitely.
So they were comfortable with English.
Yeah, they're very comfortable with English, but some people, they come from Romania. Okay, they're not very good like in English. They're not very comfortable, but still they know. They speak, they're very manageable.
Okay. There's one more thing I want to know is that you spoke that after completing your course, you initially started on the social media.
Yeah, I did.
You made your page on the FB and other social media, the mediums or pages that we generally follow. So and then you started getting clients. You started getting response from the client, correct?
No.
This is what you said.
I'm sorry to interrupt because some people may, take this in a wrong way. That's why I have to clear it. So, I didn't sleep at all for the past 5 to 6 months. Okay. because I have been trying a lot of different methods, okay, how to approach people, how to do this, how to answer this. Then I came to a conclusion, okay, after doing a lot of mistakes, okay, then I, came to know this is the right way to approach people. So this is the right way to, take someone, this is the right way to advise. You can't simply, a lot of people are simply posting something on social media. No, that's not how you get the client. So it has to be very professional. It has to be very professional, like, this is the problem, this is the solution. So this is how you have to approach the problem. So the knowledge, okay, a lot of things are available on internet, and go wherever you want, you can. So the certified personal trainer, he has to approve, he or she has to approve. That is the, the thing that the client, is expecting. So that is how, I told them that, I told them that, I'm an EReps like trainer. That is where, which created this, the relationship, how we get in touch with people. Certification helped me a lot.
Yeah. What I also want to know from you is that, there's a lecture that we conduct. There's a topic on personal training grooming, the grooming of personal trainers, and then how you need to market yourself. So you have a lecture on that. You have a topic on that.
Yeah.
So did that particular topic, did that particular lecture help you in marketing your skills? Did it help you?
Yeah, it really helped me. It really helped me. Yeah, that's what I told you, after trying in my own methods, because I initially tried my own methods, simply, putting some papers, paperwork or like, some images and simply posting like I'll simply check on the pages, like, are people going to like it or no, it didn't happen. Then I approached them very professionally. Then that is the point where, I saw like the impressions, organic impressions, like going on without paid. So I tried even paid, okay. First I tried some paid methods and it didn't help. But after trying the, the grooming thing, like whichever was taught to me, then the organic impressions it went up. That's how, it started. So the test, the thing is, if you get one client, he's going to refer you to the other one. It goes on like, based upon your training, based upon how you interact and the results. Yeah, it helped me a lot.
Okay, so I'm really happy for you, K. Sankar, and
thanks, sir.
I really wish that you open up your own gym, and that's your plan, that's your future plan. And that's the right thing, what you're doing right now. You said that you want to upgrade yourself, and which is the right thing to do. And in fact, this is something that I suggest everyone. And in fact, me, myself, today, if I'm posting various articles or maybe I'm making videos or whatever, people know me because I'm running an academy. But the only thing that has helped me is knowledge, accurate knowledge and upgradation.
Right.
I've been upgrading myself, and this is the same thing what I tell my students also. So this is the right track that you're on, that you right now you want to upgrade yourself, you want to learn new things. And I wish you all the best for your future. And
thank you so much.
When you open up your gym, just contact us. We would definitely love to see your gym also. And so that's all. All the best for your future, right? And I'm really glad that you were here today for the interview. Nice to see you, right? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.